I'm John Sadeka. I'm 54 years old. I'm a husband and father of 2 daughters. I love spending time outdoors. I love to run. I love to bike. I love to spend time at the beach. I've always been healthy. I've always been the person that didn't have issues. So when I felt little things, I didn't immediately think that that's something I needed to get checked out.
He was diagnosed with, unfortunately, gastric cancer. We talked to him about getting treatment started very quickly, and his liver function tests were showing us that we really didn't have much time.
My prognosis was very poor, and the overwhelming feeling that was coming over me was that I wasn't going to be around to see my daughters. I wasn't going to be able to see them grow up and get married and walk them down the aisle. You know, I'm going to do everything in my power I could possibly do to try to be there for them and be there for my wife.
At that time, a new treatment was being developed and tested here at Florida Cancer Specialists, and it's called immunotherapy.
We started traveling up to Sarasota and visiting with Dr. Wang and her tremendous staff. I wound up going through 11 months and 11 treatments of immunotherapy. We received the results of my great PET scan on July 23rd, 2020, that had basically shown that the cancer was not visible at all anymore.
Thank you, Dr. Rubin. Thank you, Dr. Wang. Thank you, Florida Cancer Specialists. 3.5 years after a stage 4 diagnosis, and here I am hiking at Lake Louise with my family. Woo-hoo!
Our mission at FCS is more than just words. It's a promise to our patients and a product of the passion within each of us to deliver world-class cancer care day in and day out. As I listened to John talk about the care he received at FCS and the relentless pursuit of a therapy that would eradicate his cancer, our mission is constant throughout, centered on our patients, inspired by hope, powered by science and innovation. And while he credits his care team for being alive today, it is the more than 85,000 patients individually who served as our own why that gives us the purpose in our work. In the past year, we've opened and broken ground for 4 new state-of-the-art facilities and tapped into new markets, making it easier for patients to access the comprehensive care that they need close to home. And we will continue to invest in new markets and new opportunities today, tomorrow, and for years to come. FCS physicians and patients continue to be at the forefront of advanced cancer innovations and discoveries. This year alone, over 50 clinical studies were published by our physicians and clinicians. Their research is contributing to significant advancements in cancer treatment and prevention, immunotherapy, precision medicine, and many other areas.
In addition to the tens of thousands of patients we serve each year, our peers, elected officials, and healthcare policymakers rely on us for deep knowledge and understanding of the latest medical advances, as well as the critical issues that impact oncology care, quality, and access. Our advocacy efforts this year have been instrumental in reversing the restrictive practices of pharmacy benefit managers and in blocking legislation that would have greatly restricted access to cancer care for Medicare patients. Our CPAN chapter continues to educate and engage patients, survivors, and their families to share their powerful stories and to enact change in Tallahassee and Washington. The FCS Hematology Oncology Review now serves as an interactive two-way conduit for our FCS physicians to share studies and articles with fellow oncology experts around the globe. Dr. Lucio Gordon deserves much of the credit for launching this initiative, and we both extend our thanks to Dr. AJ Patel and Dr. Mayan Hussain, who have taken the lead to further enhance and expand the reach of these efforts. Each day at clinic locations across Florida, FCS patients benefit from our leading-edge clinical advancements. Physicians from around the country are learning advanced surgical techniques from our gynecologic oncologists who have received industry accolades for their skill in robotic-assisted procedures and for exceeding best-in-class metrics and clinical outcomes. I am proud of the forward momentum we're creating to redefine the standard of cancer care by providing the foundation for precision oncology.
And finally, more than a year after opening, we were able to show off our next-generation sequencing lab with a proper ribbon-cutting ceremony. We continue to build out our capabilities in centralized genetic screening and have successfully built out an entire in-house team to support the process from start to finish. What began with our core pathologist, geneticist, scientist, and drug development team now includes a molecular research and precision oncology arm to harness the data being utilized. This comprehensive team enables us to match patients with therapies and clinical trials based on their unique genetic makeup, optimizing their treatment and leading to more outcomes just like John's. We've earned the prestigious pharmacy and radiation oncology accreditations, and our lab successfully passed 21 COLA surveys with 0 citations. FCS is a leader in value-based oncology care, recognized as a national, statewide, and local scale in efforts for reducing healthcare expenditures while positively impacting quality, access, and patient outcomes. We continue to seek opportunities and partnerships that add value to each and every patient interaction. There's no denying that Florida Cancer Specialists is in a constant state of evolution, moving the needle in oncology care at a global scale. Now, to stabilize our foundation, internal efforts in data governance and through Project Camino are reaching each and every corner of our statewide practice. These efforts are strengthening the infrastructure necessary to sustain our perpetual growth. Company-wide, we continue to embrace innovation and collaboration to advance and transform cancer care.
In 2022, we welcomed 17 new physicians to our practice. Each shares our passion for community oncology and a dedication to providing each patient with world-class care. We express our sincere appreciation to our retiring physicians who have been instrumental in building a legacy of excellence for our practice. By the end of this year, our FCS Foundation will provide an estimated $1.6 million in grants to help ease stress and provide peace of mind, enabling cancer patients to focus on beating cancer instead of worrying about overdue bills.
In the last few years, we've evolved and adopted the mantra of one team, one mission, all in. It's the perfect way to articulate how we operate, what we believe in, and what we are seeking to achieve here at FCS. The power of our caring culture has been front and center in recent weeks as we came together to deal with the significant destruction and aftermath of Hurricane Ian. In 1 week's time, we went from having all but one office closed to having only one office closed. Our ancillary services team of RX2Go and centralized clinical lab pathology were both impacted by the storm, as were many of our clinics, mostly in Southwest Florida. FCS physicians and teammates demonstrated their resilience, skill, and sheer will and tenacity to do everything necessary, including transporting drugs in their own vehicles, to make sure that we were bringing damaged facilities and services back online quickly and safely to minimize disruptions in patient care. The response from our colleagues in support of our most valuable resources, our teammates, proved just how we are living our mission, vision, and values each and every day. Through your support, the FCS One Team Fund continues to grow every day. All the proceeds are going directly to our staff who have been detrimentally impacted by the storm to help get them back on their feet again. Every one of us shares a commitment to making a profound impact on each patient's unique cancer journey. Together, our consistent, intentional actions, every step we take, will make an enormous impact so that our patients can enjoy all the special moments that matter with the people they love most in the places that matter most. On behalf of Dr. Diaz and myself, we sincerely thank each and every one of you for all that you do. One team, one mission, all in.